Aloha everyone. Today I will be explaining to you on how tariff and international trades impact the supply and demand curves. So this lesson has three different chapters. For chapter 1 we'll be focusing on the local product. So in this video I'll be using fried chicken as a commodity. Yeah. So in Philippines we have this local product. We have Jollibee and they produce tasty fried chicken. On chapter 1, we only have local product, which is Jollibee fried chicken, and this curve represent the demand curve, and right here we have the supply curve. So we have the equilibrium here, which is in the quantity of 5 and with a price of $10. And we also have this total surplus, which is divided into two parts. We have consumer surplus. That basically means the area below the demand curve, and it is above the price level. On the other hand, we have the producer surplus, which is below the price level, and it is above the supply curve. We don't have any computation here, so let's keep going. We'll be going to the second chapter, which has which we have the king curve. All right, chapter 2 is the introduction of our foreign product, which is in this case McDonald's fried chicken. As you can see, McDonald's have consistent price level at $6. That means they will be charging $6 all across the boards, despite of the number or amount of quantity they'll be producing. As we can see, consumer surplus will increase because they have more goods with cheaper price, while on the producer sides or producer surplus, it will diminish. This section right here implies that the first 3 fried chicken will be sold by Jollibee because it has lower prices, and on the other hand, the remaining 4 commodity or remaining 4 fried chicken will be sold by McDonald's. You will see with their line to number 7, they got a lower cost. They got lower price than Jollibee. So this chapter tells us that the first 3 fried chicken will be produced by Jollibee and the remaining 4 will be produced by McDonald's. That implies Jollibee will lose some businesses, while McDonald's will be gaining more. So the new equilibrium will be at 7 fried chicken right here and at $6 price level. Compared to the first chapter, here the consumer are happier because they have more surplus. And so I know Jollibee will feel like they will be having more competition, that it could potentially lead to their losing of their business. As I've said a while ago, they are starting to losing business, so they will demand for the government to charge a tariff for McDonald's. So that leads us to chapter 3. To chapter 3, we have tariff. This chapter, tariff will be introduced, and what we know about tariff. Tariff means taxes given for imported goods. In this case, the government will impose $2 tariff for each fried chicken McDonald's will produce or will sell. That means that will push their supply curve up to $8 price level right here. It will be pushed because they need to add more money to pay the government. But in reality, it's not them who are paying for the differences, it's the consumer, because they charge additional costs to their consumers or the customers. Now, since the supply curve went up, the equilibrium will go here at $8 with 6 quantity of fried chicken. So what's gonna happen is Jollibee will be able to sell more. So a while ago they were just selling three fried chicken, but because of the tariff, the supply curve increases. So that means the first four fried chicken will be produced by Jollibee, and the rest will be produced by McDonald's. So what's gonna happen is Jollibee will be able to sell more. They will have the first four customers, but the rest will stick with McDonald's fried chicken because they still have cheaper price. You would notice that there's a slight movement with the consumer surplus and producer surplus at this point. Like a while ago in the chapter 2, we have a bigger, like much bigger consumer surplus and much smaller producer surplus. But right here, we had a little bit increase with our producer surplus, and we have a decrease in our consumer surplus. These little triangles right here, this represent our dead weight loss or our destroyed value. So right here, this is the value of a customer number 7 that could not afford the fried chicken anymore because the price is a little bit high, and yeah, he left the market, he could not afford that. And right here we have the impact, or we have the economic loss here. So hopefully you understand what happened for this. And the new equilibrium here, as I've mentioned a while ago, it's gonna be at the quantity of 6 and at the price of 8. So Tariff, who will be receiving the money from McDonald's, so who are the beneficiary of the tariff? So that tariff goes to the government, and basically the people, the consumer who's gonna be paying more, will be giving more money to the government, because technically McDonald's will not be charging lower price and then they'll be paying their tariff. No, it's at the end of the day, it will be the consumer or the customer will be paying that tariff. And yeah, that would be all. Thank you.